Alright guys, welcome back to Brookman Rider for another video. Hope you guys enjoy this. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are on the Triumph Thruxton RS. What a great looking bike. Absolutely love the way these bikes look. Always wanted to ride one. Not normally my thing, the retro sort of style of bikes, but I have always had a soft spot for everything since I saw these bikes when they were released. I've always had a soft spot for especially the RS. You know, you got the full O-lins, you got the O-lins on the rear, and you got the Shoei big piston forks on the front. Brembo brakes. I don't think these are the M50s, but they might be. But yeah, guys, 1200 Bonneville twin. Amazing engine, heaps of character. And for me, these bikes are just timeless. I mean, you know, you could have this bike for easily 20, 30 years and, you know, it'd still look awesome. That's the great thing about these and owning a bike like this. I think you could just, you know, you would never have to upgrade. It's something you could just keep. So yeah, guys, let's jump on and let's go for a spin, see what she's like. Oh. Really nice gauge cluster here, you know, really good quality. Everything looks really high end. It's just the fit and finish on this is amazing. Yes, we need fuel. We might even stop and get some along the way. We'll see how we go. Alright, first things first, I mean, the seating position is a little bit more extreme than some of the other classics, obviously. But God, didn't even look when they crossed that road. Didn't even look. But yeah, it's not uncomfortable at all. I was actually expecting it to be a little more uncomfortable. It's actually, you're leant over a little bit more, your legs are up a little bit, but because it's so skinny, it's really comfortable. It's not like S1000RR sort of where the tank's quite wide, and it's, you know, it's definitely, your pegs aren't as high as that. Great engine, heaps of power, heaps of go. No quick shifter, which I'm gonna ask actually, if you can even, I'm not sure if you can get a quick shifter through Triumph with these. It would really be good if you could. Hopefully you can. But yeah, it's pretty smooth gearbox, definitely doesn't feel jerky at all. Mirrors, these are a bit ugly for my liking. I'd like some smaller bar end mirrors than this. They're a bit big, I think. But do the job. Anyways, guys, we're going to go down the freeway here. We might do a little bit of a different route than we normally do with the Triumph test rides. We're going to go down the freeway, and we might have to get some fuel on the way back. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy the quick review on this bike. First impressions, really nice. I could see myself owning one of these. I think with an aftermarket exhaust, this would sound really good. Definitely needs it's a little too quiet for my liking, but clutch is really easy, really nice. Oh, really smooth bike. And I guess you'd even weigh up whether you really want a quick shifter on a retro bike. I guess that takes away, you know, takes away a bit of the authentic feel of having a retro bike as having a quick shifter. But for me, I think I'd still want one. Oh, there's the range, 50 k's. But yeah, surprisingly, it's actually pretty comfy. I was actually expecting, it to be not as comfortable as this. For some reason. Don't know why, but... Suspension's pretty firm, but not over the top. What are we? Third gear. Yep. Plenty of power there. You just feel cool on this bike. Like, it's just one of those bikes that you could, you know, like I said at the start, you could own one of these for 20 years and it would still be an awesome, awesome looking bike. Actually, we'll go straight up here, I think. Yeah, the gearbox really smooth, so yeah, I don't know if you'd really need a quick shift, to be honest. It might take it away from the feel of the bike. Oh, I hate being next to trucks. One of my pet hates. Jesus Christ. Brakes feel really good, really strong. Obviously Brembos. I'll put it up now if they are M50s or not, but I'm not 100% sure if they're M50s. I'm pretty sure they are, but yeah, I'll put it up now. The touches on this bike is just second to none, really. Like, the quality of this, I think, for me, out of all the Triumph range, I think the Thruxtons have the best touches, 100%. Just such a nice quality bike. I could definitely own one of these, definitely. We'll get off a little bit further up and do a little bit more of a walk around as well, show you guys a bit more of it. The power delivery is so good, so smooth. Handling feels really, really nice. Yeah, it feels weird. I don't know what it is, but the leg positioning feels, so it's such a skinny tank. It's taking a little bit to get used to. But yeah, that twin sound is really, really nice. For me, it's not as nice as a 3-cylinder, but put an exhaust on this and it would definitely still sound really good. Lovely day out in Sydney here. Not barely a cloud in the sky. About 20 degrees. Perfect riding weather. Let's just hope we don't get caught in traffic. It's the last thing I want. So yeah, there's a couple of riding modes. Here's the, so you got sport, road, and what's the other one? Rain. I think let's try road for a little bit. But yeah, just such a good quality bike, this. And I'm really surprised with it's actually taller than I thought as well. It's I can still flat foot it, and I'm 5'9", but yeah, I thought it would be a little lower. I think these show good value to it. You know, you can pick one of these up now for about 24,000 here in Australia. There's quite a few getting around. I am a massive fan of the gloss black one. If I was to own one, that'd be my pick for sure. Oh my god. Yeah, the pegs are pretty high. I think after a long ride they would get, it would be pretty painful, but I guess for what this bike's designed for, you know, you're not going to be doing super long tours, or you know, you're not going to do any touring on this sort of bike. It's really designed for your weekend sort of runabout. You could do a bit of commuting on this bike, but yeah, you wouldn't want to go too far. Back around here. Oh, actually no, the next one. So yeah guys, awesome bike. Love these touches on the tank here, this piece of aluminium that runs down the middle. Is that a sticker? Oh no, it's in. Just a really nice quality bike. Been wanting to get on these retros for quite some time now. I'm going to be doing, hopefully I'll do a couple of them. I want to also get on a T120, but yeah, this is a first for me as well. I haven't really been on any other retro bikes of this sort of nature, especially sort of cafe racer sort of style. I've seen a few with the you can get a cowl as well at the front. Like an old school cafe racer cowl. Not a huge fan of the way that looks. I think I'd keep it definitely without it. Power's really smooth. And it's more than you'd ever need. Definitely wouldn't need any more power than this. Let's go down here. Give it a little bit of a... Oh yeah. Plenty to go. Let's do a little bit of a... Let's stop here. do a little bit more of a walk around. Alright, so far, first thoughts. Amazing bike, really smooth, great power. I just think this bike looks absolutely amazing. I don't think there's a better looking retro bike out there. Definitely, it's definitely one of the best looking. I would have liked to seen them put O-lens on the front as well, but it doesn't really need it, that's for sure. Alright guys, let's get back on. Alright guys, listen to that. Really, really nice. Alright guys, let's go down here. Oh yeah. Good, really, really good pull. Could lift the front wheel in the first 2 gears, no problem whatsoever. That's the thing, like this bike has more than enough power for the road and even the occasional track day to be bloody awesome. Handles really, feels really light, doesn't feel heavy, even though these bikes are not the lightest bikes in the world. I think they're well over 200 kilos. Really, really nice. I'm impressed with the engine. I think that's the biggest thing for me, is that I didn't think I'd enjoy the engine as much, but oh man, beautiful, beautiful engine. Feels really light too, like compared to you know, compared to a lot of other stuff, this feels just really flickable, side to side, doesn't feel heavy at all. Really, really like this bike. Really like this bike. And knowing me, I change bikes every 5 minutes. No doubt I'd have one of these bikes one day. I think if I could have if I could have this bike and have something else as well, that would be the best. But in saying that, it is a lot of money. It's still, you know, over $25,000. It's a lot of money for a second bike, but I'd love to be able to do it. That'd be my absolute dream. Let's go back down here. And it's not buzzy either. It's just, you know, really smooth. Doesn't feel vibey. Even through the pegs, it's not vibey at higher RPMs. Impressed with the gearbox, I'm impressed with the power. Great bike. Hopefully you guys, I've changed the audio up a bit as well, guys. So tell me what you think of the new audio setup, if it's clearer. Hopefully it's clearer. Oh, brakes are really, really good. plenty of power for the road. I'd really love actually to try one of these with a quick shifter. I think that'd be just I think this would make it such a good little weapon if it did have a quick shifter and some pipes. That and you're done, like dead set. You don't need to do anything to this bike. Put some louder pipes on it, shove a quick shifter if you can get one, and that's all you have to do. Oh, that's it. And it's an amazing bit of kit. You got all the top quality parts, Shoei, Brembo, O-Lins on the rear, good quality tyres as well out of the factory. I think these are Metzler Sport Tech, I think. But yeah, just fantastic bike. Feels just easy to turn in. Engine braking, not much engine braking, which is good, just a little bit. And yeah, you know, I've only been on it for the last, you know, 25-30 minutes or so, but it's definitely not uncomfortable. Very, very comfortable bike to ride. I don't know really what I was expecting out of this bike, because this is a first. Like, I've never ridden anything like this, and that's the other thing that I wanted to really do for you guys, is to do these reviews that, you know, is completely different to what I'm used to. That's great. Can't turn right here, have to go up and around, have to turn around. But yeah, so I just wanted to basically, you know, I've done a few adventure bikes, I want to do a few more adventure bikes as well, and I wanted to really get a feeling for what these retro bikes are like. There's such a big following on these. I've always been interested in this model. I can't really see myself on anything else in this sort of category than other than this, but you know, you never know. The others might impress me as well, so hopefully we'll be able to get on some more. But yeah, this has really impressed me. First things first, the handling is fantastic. It feels light, doesn't feel heavy, and definitely doesn't feel underpowered. That was one of the other things I was feeling. Well, I was hoping it wasn't going to feel underpowered, but yeah, it's such a good bike. Hopefully we don't run out of fuel here. Come on, lights. That's one big problem in Sydney, guys, is the lights just seem to take forever. So yeah, guys, I hope you're enjoying these reviews. These are just real world reviews. They're not going through the twisties. You know, I haven't really set out to do that for the channel. I wanted it to be more sort of general, general riding with these reviews. There's heaps of reviews online of, you know, weird turning circle. There's heaps of reviews online that, you know, on a track with these sort of bikes and, you know, going flat out, and that's not what I wanted it to be about. I wanted it to be what's it like in normal conditions, normal roads, and all my reviews. That's what I really want. I wanted to do that. So don't send me a comment saying, you know, oh, you got to get some better roads. It's not what this is about. You know, if you want those kind of reviews, go and check out some of the other big guys overseas, and But yeah, for me, I just wanted to real world stuff around Sydney. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. More bloody lights. That's the only problem. I do apologise for the lights. Put it back into sport. I don't think there's a massive difference between. Doesn't feel too. It's not getting too hot either, which is nice. I've heard some of the retros getting quite hot. This one definitely doesn't feel like that. But yeah, guys, such a cool bike. I really want one now. I wish I never rode this because I don't think I could have it as an only bike, but you never know. Oh, that power. And the handling is so good. And that's the other thing. There's some of the other guys that I've watched review this bike, and they just say how good the handling is. So yeah, I can assure you on that regard, it would be, in the twisties, it would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Great induction roar as well. You can really hear it build up. Oh, come on, mate. Let's see how easy it is to get neutral. Oh yeah, pretty easy. Oh, what a day, guys. What a beautiful day out in Sydney. I love the way that Triumph make these bikes. I just think they're just such good quality. I wish all the Triumph were like this. You know, I hate to say this, and they're not bad quality. Like the new Speed. If you haven't checked out the review on the brand new Speed 1200, go and check that out that we did a few weeks ago. But I think this bike is actually, for me, feels better quality than that. I think they've lost their touch a little bit. Not to say that the Speed Triple is bad quality, because it's definitely not. But I don't think it has the same sort of touch as that power that this one has. This one feels a lot more sort of better finished. Hopefully that wind isn't annoying, guys. Going down the gears really smooth. Things that I like about this bike: power. Really, really nice, really smooth on the throttle, not jerky at all. Heaps of torque. This thing is just full of torque. The looks, I absolutely love the way this bike looks. I think that's the biggest thing for me, is the way this bike looks. It just looks so nice. I absolutely love it. I think this is probably my favourite looking bike of all time. I don't think there's a better looking bike. I love the spoked wheels. I love the frame. And you know, the only things I would do would change the exhaust. And if you could get a quick shifter, I'd shove one of them on. Apart from that, the engine, that's the other thing that I really love. The engine is just, the character of this engine is amazing. Fit and finish, again, amazing. That comes down to the looks as well. I think the kit on this bike is amazing as well. Getting those Shoei forks, the O-lins on the rear, the Brembos. I think you know, you get that sport bike sort of heritage and feel, yet it's retro. So yeah, and that's really nice. I think I don't think there's any other bikes in this market that has that those sort of components, and that you could literally ride on the track. And that's the cool thing about this bike. You know, you can ride to your favorite cafes and look cool, and you can, you know, rip it around a track. Not many bikes that have the style of this. Things I don't like. Don't like. Probably the price. I wish they were maybe a little bit cheaper. They are quite pricey here in Australia. You know, 25 grand. You can get a lot of other bikes for that. Other things I don't like these levers very much. I think they look a little bit cheap, but you know, easy fix there. Mirrors, not a massive fan of. Those blinkers in the front as well, don't really like the way they look. But other than that, such a good bike. Pegs are a little bit high. They could be a little bit lower maybe, but that's, again, I'm just, you know, grabbing at things there. But you could definitely ride this for a couple of hours and not be in pain. It's definitely not like my RR. Definitely. I remember speaking to Nick at Triumph, saying, you know, what's it like? And he was saying it's kind of, you know, pretty aggressive seating position, but this is comfortable compared to that S1000 that I had. But yeah, guys, anyways, we're nearly back at Triumph now. Thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying these quick reviews. Like I said in my other videos, there's heaps of more videos to come. We're going to be doing a few more retro bikes. We're going to be doing, what do we got coming up? I'm going to try and get on the 1200 speed triple again. I want to do a little bit longer ride. We've got I've also done a few things to the MT10. Oh yeah. So yeah, guys, there's heaps of good stuff coming. Don't forget to like, subscribe, send us a comment. If there's any bikes that you want me to review, I'll be happy to try and get my hands on them. But yeah, guys, what an awesome machine. What an awesome bike. Oh, don't use one hand, Blake. Yeah, just a great machine. Looks fantastic, goes really well. You know, there's not many bad things about this bike. I absolutely love it. So yeah, guys, go and ride one if you haven't. But anyways, I'll catch you next time. If you're interested in one of these bikes, go and hit up Nick at Sydney Triumph. They've got a few in stock, so go and see him, and I'm sure he'll give you a good deal. Mention the channel. Alright, guys, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.